to a new episode of Review. Today we will take a closer look at a Boeing 747-400 in the special British Airways colours of Scotland. Now, before we take a closer look at the aircraft model, let's take a quick look at the box. And here on the front side we have a very nice image of the aircraft itself. We have the British Airways branding, and then on the back side of the box we have the same image once more. We have the original dimensions of the aircraft and some additional information. So that's it for the box. Let's take a closer look at the aircraft inside. And here she is, the Boeing 747-400 in the special British Airways livery of Scotland. Now, after British Airways abandoned their former livery, also known as the Lander colours, they introduced these special liveries on their entire fleet. Each aircraft representing a different area from the Commonwealth. In this case, of course, the 747 represents Scotland, as we can see here, and the tail section of the aircraft, where it's also, of course, is written Scotland. Herpa Wings has indeed released these as old generation aircraft models, but they have also released them at a later stage as new generation aircraft models. A fair warning, although, if you would like to collect those, they seem to be quite expensive these days. We do unfortunately not have any registration code on this aircraft, but we do have what looks like a signature, which I would assume is the signature of the artist or whoever invented this special livery, but that's only a guess. If we then move from the back of the aircraft all the way to the front of the aircraft, we can see the British Airways branding, as it is also still used today. If we then take a quick look around the cockpit, we can see that this is definitely an old generation aircraft, as the shape of the nose doesn't seem to be quite right, and also the cockpit windows could definitely be more detailed. Now, if you compare the engines of this 747 to the modern day airliners like the 777s or the 787s, well, then the engines actually seem to be very, very small. Nonetheless, they are pretty decently detailed. If we also look inside the engines, not just at the nacelles, we can see the fan blades, which looks very nice. Then, of course, the aircraft does also have the winglets. And if we take a quick look at the wings themselves, we can see pretty decently detailed here on the top side, and also quite alright on the underside. Now, obviously, this is an old generation aircraft, which means it does, in today's standard, have pretty terrible landing gear, but that was the standard of the time, so you can't really blame Herpa for that today. Now, there's no doubt that you can get aircraft models today from a 747 that look much more detailed, much nicer indeed. But this aircraft model does still have something special, in my opinion, and that is, of course, the livery. That is definitely a highlight and makes it worth having in one's collection. Now, with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, or if you're new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. And don't miss out on the next episode of Review, where we will take a closer look at a Boeing 737-800 in the special Magic Live livery of TUI. Also, a quick note, if you would like me to do more reviews of old generation aircraft models, I do still have a few that I have never shown in any of my videos. So if you would like me to do some reviews on that, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Now, until next time, I would like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.